shelves in here. And so this week I have been busy. I have gathered things out of the house, taken them to my house, washed them, and brought them back. And I'm trying to sort them into categories. Okay, we've got Christmas, we've got we've got curio things, we've got Easter over here. So this is Easter. And got picture frames down at the bottom. So we're getting a handle on the organization part. Over here we have kitchen and dishes and mason jars and things like that. Old sets of dishes. So what we're going to do is have yard sale, maybe. Sunday we had a plumber come, Steve Mertz, and he came and looked at the cabin out there, and we kind of decided what we want to do about that and talked about getting the tree down. Just got a few more things organized. So hopefully Saturday we can start selling some things and get some more things organized.
Yeah, so what's going to be the plan if we do have a sale on Saturday? Since we're now pandemic news, we're now back down to, in Kentucky, only 10 people can gather.
Right.
So we may just have to have one person come in at a time.
And that would work because we've got such a tiny
Tight
little
space.
area here. They fixed it up with all these shelves so we wouldn't have to keep carrying it in and out, which was a really good idea.
And there's an air conditioner in here.
Right, they put an air conditioner in for us over in that window.
Yep.
So they've been thinking about us. We're gonna get this done.
So today's goal is,
Today we want to start pricing some things and find out what we've got and just what it's worth, because we just have to look up and see. I don't know. Who knows?
what we were doing earlier is we were going through the stuff and pricing it for yard sales, but we've kind of decided that we're probably not ready for a yard sale yet because there's a lot of things we need to look up the value. And something that I didn't know that I'd become an expert on today is ball jars. At first glance, you would think that all of these jars are the same. That's what I would have thought, is just a ball jar. They're all about the same color. They look roughly the same. This one has a wire, this one's missing its wire. But something I found on the internet that's pretty cool is that the ball company changed their logo. It looks like about every 10 years so that collectors could, at a glance, know when their jar was created. So for example, let's look at this one. It's a ball. Can you see that okay?
Mm-hmm.
No. And there's a really sharp point, and then it comes all the way down, and there's a little tail on the A. And I found online, so the sharp point and the tail on the A, it was made around 1910 to 1923. So this is a handy little chart that I have found.
Okay.
And so that tells me that this is, and they would also say different things. Like this says ideal. This one says perfect mason. And there, if you notice, there is no sharp point and the drop on the A. So that one was made in 1923 to 1933. So that's what they did then. Then 33 to 62, they put the line back under, but they dropped it off of the A. So this was made sometime between 1933 and 1962. And it was also this is the one that confuses me. It was made in 1933 to 1962, but it's a bicentennial, 1776 to 1976. That doesn't compute, so I'm not sure what's going on with that guy. Then this one says perfect mason ball. For my new knowledge, I'm going to say it's 1933 to 62. So that's another one made at the same time as this. But that's what I'm spending the afternoon doing, is learning about these different things and pricing them. Okay, something else I forgot to add on is once I found that and I figure out what year it was made, I'm going to take this one because this is the one I've figured out so far, the confusing one. I found a sample on Etsy and it was $12 for this with no cap. But I've also found a few caps here, so if I chose to maybe sell it with the cap, where you would, it's really cool, they have a little notch right there and it just rests on top. You put that there and you can close it. So there's your jar. With the cap, it's $14. Not much difference if you have a cap or don't have a cap with this particular one, but I think that's only because it's the latest model. So what I'm gonna do right now is just leave the cap off of it, and if there's a more valuable one, I'll put the cap of that. But I'm gonna put what I've discovered, what year it was made, I think, and then what I found online comparable to it, and put it in there, because I don't wanna look this up again. And that lets me know that this one's done. So there you go, that's the full story about this guy so far.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.